Good afternoon, my dear students, and welcome to your maths class. Students, you have learned subtraction of numbers. Today, we are going to learn subtraction of numbers by borrowing. Let us see how we can do it. Here we have 110. 110 is equal to 10 units. That means 10 rupees is equal to 10 coins of 1 rupee each. So tens can be converted into units. In the same way, 100 rupees means 10 notes of 10 rupees each. So we can convert 100 into tens. It also means 100 coins of 1 rupee. Just like 10 rupees is equal to 10 coins of 1 rupee, 100 rupees will be equal to 100 coins of 1 rupee. Here is an example. Sonu have 2 notes of 100 rupees. I have to give Nandu 70 rupees. So Sonu says that out of 200 rupees, he has to give 70 rupees to his friend Nandu. His sister asks, how will you do that? Since Sonu has 2 notes of hundreds, he will not be able to give 70 rupees to his friends because he has 2 notes of 100. So what will he do? Yes, Sonu says, I will exchange 100 rupee note for 10 rupee notes. So Sonu will exchange 100 rupees for 10 notes of 10 rupees each. So Sonu can give Nandu 7 10 rupees notes from those 10 notes, and that will be 70 rupees. So 7 tens is 70. So 7 notes of 10 rupees Sonu will give to Nandu. Now how many notes will be left with Sonu? Yes, Sonu will be left with 1 note of 100 and 3 notes of rupees 10 each. So Sonu will have 130 rupees left with him. Children, 100 is equal to 10 tens and 10 tens is equal to 100. Now let us see, if we convert 100 to tens, then how many hundreds are left with us? We have 200. So if from 200s, if 100 is converted into tens, then we have 110 tens. Similarly, 400s will be 300s 10 tens. 300s will be equal to 200s and 10 tens. Now, can you tell me 500s will be equal to 400s plus how many tens? Very good. It will be equal to 10 tens. And what about 600s? Yes, it will be equal to 500s plus 10 tens. So children, when we subtract, sometimes we have to untie 100 or even 110. We need to untie only 110 or 100 even when there are many hundreds or tens. Take a look at this example. 300. Let us untie 100 and make 10 tens. Now, out of 300, if we convert 100 into 10 tens, then we have 200s and 10 tens. So 300 will be equal to 210 tens. Another example, 200s. Here we have 200s. Let us convert 100 into tens and 1 tens into units. Now let us see. 100 is converted into 10 tens. So we have 110 tens. Now out of those 10 tens, if 110 is converted into units, we will have 10 ones. Okay, so you can untie 100 into tens and tens into units in this way. So when you convert 100 into tens, it becomes 10 tens, and when you convert 110 into unit, it becomes 10 units. So here we have 200 means 110 tens. It also means 109 tens and 10 units. 9 tens, why? Because out of 10 tens, 110 we have converted into units. So it is 200 is equal to 100, 9 tens and 10 units. Now let us see this example. Subtraction by untying a 10. That is, we have to borrow. So subtraction by borrowing. And here, since we have two digit number, tens and units, we are going to untie a 10 to help us borrow. Here we have 51 rupees, 5 10 rupee notes and a 1 rupee coin. And out of this 51 rupees, we have to pay 24 rupees to the shopkeeper. So we write 51 minus 24 in tens and units place. Now, can we subtract or can we give 4 units from 1 unit? No, because 4 is greater than 1. So, we are going to borrow from tens place. How can we borrow them? By untying a 10. So, out of 5 tens, 1 10 we untie and we exchange it into 10 coins of 1 rupee. So out of 5 tens, 1 10 is converted into 10 coins of 1 rupee, and now we are left with 4 tens. Now this 10 coins or this 10 rupees and 1 coin that we had became 11 rupees. So we write 11 on the top, and out of 5 tens we untied 1 10, so 4 tens are left. So we cancel that 5 and write 4 on the top. Now let us subtract these numbers. 11 minus 4. How much will be that? Yes, that will be 7. And 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 will be 2. That means we have 27 rupees left with us. So out of 51 rupees, when we pay 24 rupees to the shopkeeper, 27 rupees are left with us. Now let us solve the sums from our textbook. Children, now let us solve this sum. 507 minus 288. First we arrange the numbers in vertical order. Then we begin subtraction from units place. So 7 minus 8. Now 8 is bigger than 7. So we cannot subtract 8 from 7. So what are we going to do? We are going to cancel this 7 right over here. And we are going to borrow 1 from tens place. So we have to untie tens. Now here is 0. Can 0 give us anything? Can we untie a 0? No. So we are going to cancel this 0 right over here. Now let us go to hundreds place. First is we have to untie hundreds. So from 5, if we give 100, that is if we convert 100 into 10 tens, we get here 10 tens. And here out of 5 we have given 100. So here remains 400. Now can we get now 110 from this tens? Yes. So out of 10, if you give 110 to units, then here we are going to have 9 tens only. So 17 minus 8 will give us 9. Very good. 9 minus 8 will be 1, and 4 minus 2 will be 2. So what will be your answer? Your answer will be 219. Now let us see one more sum. Now let us solve this one more example, so you will get a better idea of subtraction by borrowing. So you arrange the numbers first in vertical order and you begin subtraction with units place. Now 5 minus 7. We cannot subtract 7 from 5. So we cancel this 5 and write it up to make it a bigger number than 7. Now we have to borrow 1 from 4. So we untie this 4 tens and we take 1 10 into units place, and out of 4 tens 1 10 is borrowed, so here remains 3 tens. Now 15 minus 7, how much will be that? Yes, it will give you 8. Now let us subtract the numbers in tens place. 3 minus 5. Is it possible? No, we cannot subtract 5 from 3. So we cancel this 3 and write here on the top. Now we have to untie 100 and convert these 3 tens into a bigger number so that we can subtract 5 tens from 3 tens. So when we untie 8 hundreds, we give 100 to tens, that is 10 tens. 100 is equal to 10 tens. So this 10 tens and this 3 tens becomes 13, and from 8 we gave 1, so here will remain 7. So now 13 minus 5, who can tell me that? Yes, it's once again 8. So the answer here is 8. 7 minus 6 will be 1. So what is your answer? 188. So you write the answer over here, 188.